Oh Mann, Baby, ich habe meinen Einsatz verpasst. Wartet doch mal ein bisschen.
1er Hosting.ch. 100 GB SSD Webhosting für nur 4,90 Franken pro Monat. Registriere jetzt deine .ch-Domäne für nur 4,90 Franken im ersten Jahr zum Hosting dazu, Mann. Webhosting vom Feinsten.
Teil.CH.
Yeah. Fine, come and never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain, 숙여 너의 고개를 what you looking at, fool. 너의 눈 흐리 멍청했고 find your comfort from another, yeah. I go low like undercover, yeah. Wanna know my name, 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름. Yes, you can even guess me, cause I'm baby. High low 확실해, not like maybe. Yeah, let me welcome to my palace. 찾지 않아 Alice, you just keep on wondering. You just keep on wonder, 찾지 않아 Alice, but 너의 memory. I just pop a bin, Danny have been. 나는 걸어 Boeing 747, I get weak, get ready. Like I wanna get late, 준비해 빨리. We ain't got a lot of time, man, wavy night. Jameson hit the rock bottom. 잃어버린 정신머리들, yeah, got 'em, yeah, shot 'em, 모든 problem.
Wollt ihr euch über Simracing Hardware informieren? Dann müsst ihr jetzt Test Drive abonnieren. Test Drive. Nur auf SRA TV.
Ja, oh Mann, Baby, ich habe meinen Einsatz verpasst. Wartet doch mal ein bisschen.
1er Hosting.ch. 100 GB SSD Webhosting für nur 4,90 Franken pro Monat. Registriere jetzt deine .ch-Domäne für nur 4,90 Franken im ersten Jahr zum Hosting dazu, Mann. Webhosting vom Feinsten.
Baby, ich habe meinen Einsatz verpasst. Warte doch mal ein bisschen.
1er Hosting.ch. 100 GB SSD Webhosting für nur 4,90 Franken pro Monat. Registriere jetzt deine .ch-Domäne für nur 4,90 Franken im ersten Jahr zum Hosting dazu, Mann. Webhosting vom Feinsten.
Auto.ch.
Yeah. My come and never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain, so you know I go get it. What you looking at? Food, no I don't. Hoodie, 멍청했고. Find your comfort from another, yeah. I go low like undercover, yeah. Wanna know my name? 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름. Yes, you can even guess me. Cause I'm baby. High low 확실해, not like maybe. Devil, let me welcome to my palace. 찾지 않아 Alice. You just keep on wondering. You just keep on wonder, 찾지 않아 Alice, but 너의 memory. I just pop a bin, Danny have been. 나는 걸어 Boeing 747, I get weak, get ready. Like I wanna get late, 준비해 빨리. We ain't got a lot of time, man. Wavy night. Jameson hit the rock bottom. 잃어버린 정신 머리들, yeah, got 'em, yeah, shot 'em. 모든 problem.
Wollt ihr euch über Simracing Hardware informieren? Dann müsst ihr jetzt Test Drive abonnieren. Test Drive. Nur auf SRA TV.
Respektieren und euch vor allem genug Platz zu lassen. Ihr fahrt mit einem Open Wheeler, da mag es extrem wenig leiden und es gibt Unfälle, die dann nicht mehr zu reparieren sind. Also versucht euch Platz zu lassen, eine gute Show zu bieten und Unfälle zu vermeiden. Das ist ganz wichtig, speziell natürlich am Start. Dann, ich habe es schon etwas angetönt, pendente Strafen, Fahrer Nummer 13, Simon Heck, heute keine Teilnahme an der Qualifikation. Das ist eine Strafe aus dem Rennen in Imola, die abzusetzen ist. Stehender Start ist klar. Die restlichen Punkte habt ihr hoffentlich gelesen. Etwas Besonderes heute Abend zum Livestream. Ihr könnt ihn zwar nicht live anschauen, aber vielleicht wollt ihr ihn später noch schauen. Wir haben heute einen anderen Kommentator. Marco Honecker wird einspringen für Mark Teil. Und Marco wird heute ausnahmsweise das Rennen in englischer Sprache kommentieren. Also für die nicht deutschsprachigen heute hier ein kleiner Vorteil vielleicht, dass das Rennen auf Englisch kommentiert wird. Dann die üblichen Interviews nach dem Rennen. Die Top-3-Fahrer bitte zu SRA TV in den Warteraum begeben für die Siegerinterviews. Ich nehme an, ihr kennt das Prozedere. Die Fahrerkontrolle für die Schweizer Meisterschaft, ich habe vorhin drauf geschaut, alle Kameras von allen Fahrern, die eine einschalten müssen, funktionieren. Vielen Dank hierfür. Das erspart uns einigen Stress, wenn man im letzten Moment noch ein technisches Problem lösen müsste. Also soweit alles okay, ihr müsst sie einfach bis zum Schluss vom Rennen eingeschaltet lassen. Vielen Dank. Das ist das Wichtigste vom Briefing. Gibt es hierzu irgendwelche Fragen?
Ja, ich habe eine kurze, weil ich kann niemand auf die Ninja OBS.
Du kannst,
sehen.
nein, du kannst niemanden sehen, aber ich sehe dich.
Ah, okay.
Das ist normal so, ja.
Dann ist die richtige
Ja.
Raum. Okay.
Ja, ist richtig, ja, genau. Ihr seht niemanden. Genau. Sonst noch Fragen? Gut. Bedenkt vielleicht noch, um das auch noch zu erwähnen, weil es eine Reglementsänderung war, die Protestfrist von 30 Minuten, die beginnt nach dem Rennen zu laufen, sobald der Rennleiter das Bulletin oder die Information publiziert hat, aufgeschaltet hat, mit allen Vorfällen und Untersuchungen, die angeschaut wurden. Also es ist nicht das Rennende maßgebend, ihr könnt warten, bis in Discord der Report aufgeschaltet wird, ab dann 30 Minuten Protestfrist. Okay. Das wäre es von meiner Seite. Dann wünsche ich allen eine gute Qualifikation und ein erfolgreiches Rennen. Viel Spaß.
Danke.
Dankeschön.
Danke.
Danke.
Ja, hallo, guten Abend, willkommen von meiner Seite. Direkt vom Briefing jetzt haben wir noch die Informationen erhalten. Mein Name ist Marco Honecker. Mark Teil leider abwesend heute und da ich das kommentieren darf, dachten wir, machen wir auch mal was Spezielles für die französisch sprechenden oder italienisch sprechenden Freunde hier bei uns ja die Schweiz, viersprachig, und ich werde das heute mal in Englisch kommentieren. Also wenn da irgendwelche Fragen sind, ich habe da auch ein Auge auf den YouTube-Chat drauf, also wenn da was ist oder mich jemand gar nicht versteht oder irgendwelche Informationen möchte, wo ich helfen kann, bitte nur in den Chat rein damit und dann fahre ich doch mal auf Englisch fort. So, hello, good evening. This is the second race of the Swiss Formula 3 FLANC Championship. This is the official, we're fighting for the official Swiss Formula 3 champion. So we have to say this is a mixed grid. There are Swiss people actually driving for the Swiss championship, but we also have people here that just take part in this league. But to be able to start for the Swiss championship, you have to live in Switzerland to become official Swiss Formula 3 champion. It's not that easy to take part, so you also have to apply for a sim racing license. It's a Swiss sim racing license. You have to sign for it. You have to agree to all the anti-doping rules. You have to agree that you don't have anything trouble with like motor cars or driving license problems. So it's quite serious here. Makes it really special. So very high end. We see here the track map. So it's Suzuka. I love the track very much myself. 5.575 kilometers long. Temperature today, quite crucial, 27 degrees. That's the tarmac temperature. Altitude 27 meters, so that's not a lot at all, is it? Humidity 45%, and the air temperature is at 22 degrees. Clear weather, as you see, as unfortunately iRacing still does not offer rain. So we're going into the complete track preview. Enjoy. Yeah. So, welcome back. We are live on track. So, qualifying is going to start in around 1 minute. So, last practice is happening here on track. Just saw Jan Offner going into pits, the Swiss driver. So we're waiting to start the qualifying here. Maybe have a look at the track again, the track map, for the people who don't know the track too good. Start off with a right-hander, almost full throttle, just touch the brakes slightly to trail brake into turn 2 then. Quite hard, long trail braking. Then coming to the Suzuka S's, turn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we go left around a very long left-hander, coming down to turn 8, 9. Quite a lot of speed through turn 8, turn 9, up to turn 10, then the hairpin. Down to turn 12, the long right-hander, down to spoon, back to the straight chicane. Turn 16, 17, last corner, back to the start finish straight. So, qualifying is around to start. Waiting for the pictures. If you're new to the stream or here for the first time, we had the Swiss Championship from Honda and Porsche last weekend, live from the Auto Zurich exhibition, car exhibition, which was huge. So maybe have a look at the channel. It's just from last week, you find it on this channel. So, but now let's move on, going to the live picture. Going around the hairpin here. Turn 12. That's the very fast left-hander, going at full speed into the chicane. Try to go on throttle as early as possible. Take as much speed to the straight as possible. Very dangerous track, very dangerous to go off there. Just get the throttle a little bit too early and the rear steps out. Here through the S's, so much fun. That's the heartbeat higher of any sim racer or any racer. So much fun going through these S's. Just watching it makes you want to get to a rig or into a race car and just drive on this track. It's a really fast track, very dangerous to get off, especially here, turn 8, very tricky. You just trail brake a little bit into the corner, maybe you even just lift. Depends on the setting, depends on the temperature. Then if you go off, if you go wide on the right or on the left, you're just done. It's going to be the wall. What you see next? You're at the hairpin. First gear, second gear. It's going to be interesting. Maybe you see both. that all goes full throttle, the right-hander. Around Spoon, turn 13. You drive it a little bit like two corners. Into the back straight. There's the tunnel. This goes full speed. Comes over the line, Alessandro Romanelli, plus half a second. Mirko Gear P1 at the moment, with a 1:51.3. That's not done yet. It's going for the second fast lap. Coming through the S's. Try to carry as much speed as possible. Romanelli with the highest top speed. Gostarelli also very fast with 156 kilometers per hour. Quite interesting. Coming around Spoon. Up to the chicane. Try to get it as wide as possible. Don't take too much curves with you. You'll unsettle the car too much. Over the line. So. Romanelli goes to P2. Just 2.5 tenths behind Mirko Gear. Quite difficult to tell for me who's still on the fast lap. This is over, so this is done. Can't see Fabian Siegmann. That's a good question. He's leading the championship at the moment by 6 points in front of Mirko Gear. So with 49 points, 43 points, Mirko Gear P2. Claudio Costarelli P3 with 39 points. So I don't know who's still on. Julian Bachmann still on a lap by the looks of things. Should come over the line now. 1:52.8. No, not enough for an improvement, is it? 1/1000th of a second behind Fabian Siegmann. That's gonna be interesting. I see Fabian Siegmann, as I just said, he's leading this championship at the moment. He should have the potential to go right in front there. It's just a question if he's finished his lap already. I'm really sorry from my side that I don't really recognize all the liveries of the drivers yet. Simon Huber comes over the line with a 1:54.6 in place 22 for the moment. Well, looks like nobody else is on track at the moment. And it looks pretty much as we have our starting grid here. Kevin Miller strong for Sim Racing Academy on P5. New to the team. Let's see. René Seidemann still going. No time yet. Interesting. Coming right spoon here. Up to 130 here. There goes full throttle. Let's see which line he takes. The wide fast line. This is the wide fast line. I think you can also take the tight line. Go a bit shorter, but you lose a little bit grip across the track. Coming around the last chicane here. Last corner. Where's the time gonna stop? Can't see him pop up yet. So, that's our starting grid we have now. That's final starting grid. So, it's Mirko Gear in P1. Alessandro Romanelli P2. Followed by Costarelli and Chris René Rosenkrantz in row 2. Fabian Siegmann and Kevin Müller, row 3. Alexander Heffele, Julian Bachmann, row 4. Dennis Andlauer, Luca Philipp, row 5. Pizzolio Schmidt, Klaviter, Vinkovic, Kutsche, Steiger, Henke, Rybak, Kaufmann, Offner, Lionello, Huber. That's the grid. So they have another 50 seconds to grid. They seem to wait. Some of the drivers wait until the last second just to keep tires hot as long as possible. Because you go to the start line earlier, your tires cool down a little bit because of the simulation, so it can be a benefit if you just wait as long as you can. So who's missing? Rico Schmidt, now also ready to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Starts going off the line well. No trouble at all. I missed the start a little bit because of picture problems here. Sorry about that. They're all clean and nicely going side by side. It's really good racing here. Oh, somebody's out. Somebody's lost it. I think that was an AKA car. I think Pavel Rybak is going through the field there. We think it's only was it going off there? Mirko Gear is leading away the pack. Alessandro Romanelli P2, Costarelli P3, already 1 second back. Claudio Costarelli is losing ground here. That's Mirko Gier and Alessandro Romanelli fighting for P1. Coming to the back straight now. Up to the 130 yard. That slipstream is massive. Let's see. Maybe he's gonna attack him. They're coming close to the hairpin now. Hairpin's 2 tenths behind. Is it gonna be a Sen? You all remember the Senna Pro situation. Oh, there's somebody going wide there. I think that was Alexander Heffele. Seeing him going through the field. Correct, confirmed. Yeah, look at the games with the slipstream. Very, very dangerous to plan an overtake into turn 1 because it's almost full speed. As I said earlier, just trail brake in, they're going nice side by side. They both lose a lot of time here. You see the other cars catch up quite easily. It's good racing. Mirko Gier and Alessandro Romanelli still just behind him. Very tight midfield. Coming up to the hairpin. Very close racing. So very tight in total, I can say. I just had a look at the lap times, who's doing what. Quite close in the midfield, but it looks really like Mirko Gier and Alessandro Romanelli set the pace here. Just pull away. Very tight fighting here. Battle for 10th, Jan Vinkovic, Jan Offner, Pavel Rybak fighting it out here. Into turn 1. Ooh, very close, breaking it out, breaking himself out. He didn't expect that. That was unlucky. Too fast into the corner, didn't expect his opponent just to brake so early. Daniel Rybak. Really unfortunate. But let's see. As you saw, I think there's no damage on the car. So maybe he has a comeback in this heat race. 4 minutes 40 we have on the clock. Total to drive, we have 20 minutes. Taking a corner. Coming here up to the hairpin. Jan Offner there under pressure. Followed by Rene Seidemann. I think he didn't qualify. I think there was no quality. Yeah, I can confirm that. I just see that on the timesheet. Rene Seidemann in the Sim Racing Academy here. Green helmet and the green rims. He had no qualifying, no valid lap. So he's usually defined quite in front. He also had a bit bad luck. He, at the moment, was 9 in the championship after the first race. As we mentioned earlier, this is the second race in the season. Very close fighting. Side by side to the under 30. Yeah, now coming up to the hairpin. But Rene Seidemann, I'm sure he's faster than these two guys in front of him. Jan Offner, Michael Henke. I do remember Jan Offner. Jan Offner, he was racing last year already. He was also racing this last weekend for the Swiss Championship. As I mentioned, you find this on this. So we're going to show a replay from the start crash quickly here. Because we're coming through the S's here. Difficult to overtake, I think this is going to be. We wait quickly, I hear. Let's see. Run the Seidemann, but I think he can't make it stick here through the S's. Also not possible. Coming now up to Dunlop corner. There's really just one fast lane. And overtaking down here to the Degner corner, it's kind of suicide, so really dangerous. Because if you go off track here, it's just done. But okay, we go for the replay quickly. See the start replay. That was actually after the start. Oh, that was unlucky. The Sim Racing Academy car there spinning out, taking the AKR racing car with him. Very unlucky. Andlauer and Pizzoli. That was very unlucky. Now we're back. Run inside him out. It's going side by side. This is going to be the 130R on the outside. That should be possible. Ooh, he goes wide. Don't get off track. Should be fine. Is he going to send it into the chicane? No, he isn't. He stays behind. It was too much. He was like half a car length behind. But now again. Let's try. Last corner. Last curve. Going around. Start and finish line. He's close. First corner, as I said earlier, really difficult to overtake. Is he going to dive to the inside? No, he isn't. He stays behind. That's not enough. He's playing that clever. Not throwing the race away. 8 minutes is race, so that means you have another 12 minutes of racing to do. Coming through the S's. Jan Offner losing ground. But who's that in front of Jan Offner? That's Michael Henke, staying himself in the slipstream of Steve Butcher. So quite the group here. I'm pretty sure Ronnie Seidemann is fastest here. Quickly have a look to the front. So Alessandro Romanelli still very close to Mirko Gier. Very close. So maybe that's going to be enough. Ronnie Seidemann, no, goes back. Quite dangerous just to send it here on the brakes. If the opponent doesn't see you or doesn't want to see you, you're just going to crash into him. So close, maybe now the chance is open. I think he's sending it now. Yep, it's in space, I think that's it. Ronnie Seidemann makes that one stick. Good exit as well. Could be close up to the 130R to the chicane. Mirko Gier stays in front of Romanelli. But here, yeah, Jan Offner tries to take it back. That's like the switch position of the last race. They leave each other's space. They both have to live. Very good driving of Jan Offner here. Very good driving. What a comeback. But now Ronnie Seidemann coming to the start-finish line. Going into turn 1. Jan Offner forces Ronnie Seidemann to the outside. Side by side into turn 1. Is that going to work? They have to play together. They have to work together. It's looking good. Ron is carrying a lot of speed. They'll leave him on the space. Brilliant racing by Ronnie Seidemann from Sim Racing Academy here. Absolutely audacious move. What a move. You need to save that for the replay. That's good. That's good advertisement for Sim Racing Academy here. Jan Offner without a team officially, if I'm correct here, I'm really sorry if that's wrong, Jan. We saw each other on the weekend at the Zurich. Oh, someone's Jan Offner now going wide. Just keeps it away from the barrier. How close was that? That was so lucky. That was the corner I said, it's exactly that's happening. If you just go a little bit too fast into turn 8, or you can't just tailbrake the car around and you just go by, you just understeer out to the gravel. Turn 9 is right there and there's right wall. So, for the safe, lost a couple of positions with that. It's still in the game. Position 16. So, Fabio Costarelli, 4th position at the moment. Kevin Mullen can't keep up with him and looks at things. 1.7 seconds behind. It's also a lot about tire management here. I think it's quite easy. I did a couple of laps here earlier just to have a feeling, to try to know what I'm talking about, and I really overheated my rear tires after a couple of laps, so that could be pretty much now. We have a look at the lap times, still consistent. Steiger Vinkovic with a 153 here. René Seidemann with a 158. They lost so much time battling each other. Jan after 2 minutes, of course. He went off there. Maybe we need to see another replay there. I'm not sure if I missed something there, to be totally honest with you. Just having a look at the data in the background. So, you're riding with Alessandro Romanelli here, coming around the hairpin. Still very close to Mirko Gear. If I would have bet for a Swiss champion this season, from the people I know, I would have said Mirko Gear is going to win that quite easily. Quite surprisingly to me, Alessandro Romanelli, a driver I didn't know before, saw him the first time here in the Swiss Championship, or noted him for the first time. Very good speed, very consistent, very good driver. Very fast. Also for AKR Swiss Sim Racing, the Swiss-Italian racing team. So we can see, yeah, we see now the replay from Jan Noffner, what's really happened. He lost it. That was bad luck, a little bit too early, a little bit too much throttle, total oversteer, couldn't control it, couldn't save it. Right into the wall. That's why Suzuka is so dangerous. But very good driving by most of the drivers. They're very fast drivers in the field. Fabian Siegmann, the man who's actually leading the championship, is out of the race, I see. Wonder what's happened there. There must have been something. Good if we clear that. Okay, 14 minutes are done. Still 6 minutes on the clock. You're riding with Alessandro Romanelli in P2, still chasing Mirko Gear. Still staying in the slipstream, but very close. Gap is extended now, Mirko Gear now 1.3 seconds advance. Kevin Miller in the picture. The new young driver at Sim Racing Academy. New to the simulation. New to the team. And immediately speed. Quite impressive. Very impressive from my point of view. You see the replay of Luca Leonelli, what's happened here. Coming up to the chicane. Just before the start, just going wide. Outbraked himself there. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Thank you SDK for that. That's how a crash looks according to SDK. Kevin Miller again in the picture. Not much happening in front, the gap's getting extended. Mirko Gear, very good tire management, obviously. 1.6 seconds now. It looks a bit like Alessandro Romanelli. That's exactly the problem I just mentioned, that the rear tires are just getting too hot and just start to slide around. Temperatures actually coming down, tarmac temperatures at 24 degrees at the moment. We started at 27, and all the people who know the simulation are also relay racing. The track, the grid from the track is so much different, even if it's just 23 degrees. Jan Vinkovic in the picture here. Reto Steiger behind him, P8 and P9, still in good points. So only 4 minutes on the clock, leaves us with another 2 laps. Fastest lap at the moment, 1:51.0 by Mirko Gear, compared to Alessandro Romanelli is 1:51.4, so this is 4/10 faster than Alessandro Romanelli is in P2. So Mirko is just getting faster and faster. Looks like he managed to tie it very well. Oh! I just see Pavel Rybak, something's going on there. Either yet, there we have it on the picture. Patrick Kaufmann, ooh, this is done. This car's toast. Right rear suspension seems to be broke. Back to pits, get a tow car there. Ooh, pit looks actually quite full. I think we missed quite a lot here. Here we see, they collected each other. We're too late here for this incident, what's really happened. But side by side, into the hairpin. Also here, we can't really see it. Ronnie Seidemann just drives around. They also say thank you. For Patrick Kaufmann, this heat race is done as well. Mirko Gier now, 2.2 seconds in front of Alessandro Romanelli. Chris Renner Rosenkrantz in P3 now, by the way. Costarelli P4, Bachmann P5, Luca Philipp P6. Also what happened to Kevin Miller we don't really know, so... There's been a lot to work up after this race. So, 2 minutes 15 on the clock in this heat race. Okay, we're going to see, I hear what's happened to Kevin Miller. Oh no! Unlucky. He went wide out of turn 9, and this is really mean because his Formel 3 costs are quite low, so he just set up on track on this curb with his on the floor and just lost steering. I think he kept accelerating, maybe could have saved it without accelerating anymore. Decelerating through there, that was just too much. Just lost it, the rear, just bent out. Uncontrolled, lost him himself. I just said what a good driver he is. Well, he will be annoyed by that. So, Ritter Steiger P8. Alex Hevler, no, I'm wrong, sorry, Liam Vinkovic and Ritter Steiger. So, into the chicane. Ritter Steiger needs a good exit now. This is the fight for P7. It's not gonna be enough, I think. Could be a send into turn 1. So, 1 minute to go. I think we're in the last lap. I think white flag will be out. White flag will be out in 45 seconds, so that means the race is gonna be over. I hope I'm correct with that. It's not 20 minutes plus 1, it's 20 minutes and then the checkered flag comes out. Apologies if I'm wrong with that. Mirko Gier in the picture now. I think that's how it is. That gets shown now. Just leading the race away. Just take it easy now. Coming down to Spoon Corner. Well, Alessandro Romanelli now in the meantime 2.5 seconds behind. Chris Ronnie Rosenkrantz comes closer to Alessandro Romanelli. But as I said, this is now 20 minutes are gone. I think the checkered flag is now out now, if I remember correctly. Fully blame me if I'm wrong. Mirko Gier, 130R for the last time. Up to the chicane for the last time. Going through last corner. Not yet, chicane's done, last corner. Goes a tight line. Congratulations, that's race win for the race for Mirko Gier P1, right behind Alessandro Romanelli. Congratulations as well, very good pace. Chris Ronnie Rosenkrantz P3. Alessandro Claudio Costarelli P4, Julian Bachmann P5, Luca Philipp P6. Liam Vinkovic brings it home in front of Ritter Steiger P7, Ritter Steiger P8. Alex heavily over the line. Now Michael Henke. Congratulations, also over the line. René Seidemann, P11, pretty much started in the back, but there was a lot of trouble. Steve Gutsche P12, congratulations. Christoph Laviter P13, Rico Schmidt P14, Simon Huber P15, Lukas Steiger, Pavel Bivak, position 16 at 17. Pavel Rybak now through last gun without the front wing. Got the car home somehow. And Kevin Miller in P18 in pit. We just lost it here in this corner we have in the picture. Let's call it the Kevin Miller corner for the rest of the stream. I think it's part of the Degner corner. I don't know how the exit's called, so let's call it Kevin Miller. I don't know if we have interviews because we have 5 minutes warm up now. I think there are no interviews or anything like this. Okay, interviews only at the end of the race and very likely in German. So here again we see the finish. What can I say to that? So that's the finish. So we're going a quick advertisement break and at 10 past to carry on with the feature race, the main race, which is going to be 40 minutes of racing. It's going to be exciting. See you in a bit.
Oh Mann, Baby, ich habe meinen Einsatz verpasst. Warte doch mal ein bisschen.
1er Hosting.ch. 100 GB SSD Webhosting für nur 4,90 Franken pro Monat. Registriere jetzt deine .ch-Domäne für nur 4,90 Franken im ersten Jahr zum Hosting dazu, Mann. Webhosting vom Feinsten.
Auto.ch.
Yeah. My come and never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain, so you know I go get it. What you looking at? Food, no, I don't. Hoodie, 멍청했고. Find your comfort from another, yeah. I go low like undercover, yeah. Wanna know my name? 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름. Yes, you can even guess me. Cause I'm baby. High, low, 확실해. Not like maybe. Yeah, let me welcome to my palace. 찾지 않아 Alice. You just keep on wondering. You just keep on wonder, Tatiana Alice, but in my memory, I just pop a bin, Danny have been, 나는 걸어 Boeing 747, I get weak, get ready, like I wanna get late, 준비해 빨리, we ain't got a lot of time, man, wavy night, Jameson hit the rock bottom, 잃어버린 정신 머리들, yeah, got him, yeah, shot him, 모든 problem.
Wollt ihr euch über Simracing Hardware informieren? Dann müsst ihr jetzt Test Drive abonnieren. Test Drive. Nur auf SRA TV.
So, welcome back to the exciting race 2. So we have a reverse grid for the first 8 positions. So Mirko Gier, who won the race in front of Alessandro Romanelli, is going to start in P8 and Romanelli in P7. That brings Reto Steiger to pole position in front of Lian Vinkovic. Sorry about the names, because I do not know all of the drivers. There's quite a short grid. There's like 20, 30 seconds they must have grid. So let's go through the positions quickly. Bachmann P4, Costarelli 5, Chris Runner 6. As mentioned, Alessandro Romanelli, Mirko Gier P7 and 8. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen from the back there. How quick can they go through the field? Here quickly we see the second and the third positioning. Don't look at the last one, that's actually me, because I entered as a driver instead of a spectator, so that's my bad. I don't belong here, and if I do, I'm right at the last position. So, let's get ready for the race start. Race is going to start shortly. Oh, start, we're already gone. Reto Steiger with a very good start. Liam Vinkovic still in P2. Philip P3. What's going on in the back? They're all coming around nicely. Somebody's 1 AKR recorded out, and we have chaos. Total chaos. They're coming back. Hold your brakes, my dear friends. Just hold the brakes nicely. Always important, if you spin like this, hold the brakes, so it gives the drivers which come behind you the best chance just to avoid it and have carnage. I see Romanelli and Gier still in the race. I can't really say who that was. We saw they're spinning out, but we're full in the race action already. Reto Steiger's doing a good job there. Still in the lead of this race, and more carnage is happening. Somebody's lost it there on the cold tires. Very twitchy, these cars on the cold tires. Very difficult to handle. So back to the front. Reto Steiger still leading this race in front of Lian Vinkovic and Mirko Gier and Alessandro Romanelli. They don't go through the field that easy. They keep position by the looks of things. Here the slipstream up to the 130 yard. Really immense. Massive slipstream up there. Side by side around the chicane, always very, very dangerous for both drivers. All on the chain. First time around, going into turn 1. Costarelli up to P3 already. Maybe it's going to be his race. But as we mentioned before, it's going to be a long race. It's going to be 40 minutes. There's only 1 lap done. So we expect 20 or 21 laps in the end. We still don't show the tower of the timing sheet because SDK often shows wrong information. You see René Seidemann for Sim Racing Academy in the picture here. What a move by René Seidemann, going past Liam Vinkovic there. Now we see the tower, so you see all the standings on the screen as well. Makes it much easier for all of us. Yeah, we're here with Liam Vinkovic in the cockpit, chasing back René Seidemann, who just overtook him a couple of corners ago. Lagging here. Oh, massive slipstream. René Seidemann goes defensive to the inside. Going side by side. Good racing here by both drivers. René Seidemann, Liam Vinkovic. Very good driving. Sorry about the quality of the picture here. Try to figure out in the background what's going on. Some cameras. Yeah, I think that's it for Ronnie Sandeman. Can make the gap up now. He needs again Leon Vinkovic. Dangerous turn 8. We see, oh, and I just say it and somebody else lost it. I think that was a unique car, if I saw that correctly. And Alessandro Romanelli must have lost it. Leon Vinkovic, that was okay, but we need to see what happened to Alessandro Romanelli. He's 1 lap down now. That's interesting. Very interesting, that changes all of it. Mirko Gier still in P7. Can't make this overtake stick against Christoph Klaviter. We all know Mirko Gier from last season, how fast he is, so very surprisingly, he doesn't really make it through the field. Also Kevin Müller, again out. Very bad, very unfortunate, both races out, so that's going to be easy point for the people driving for the Swiss Championship. Alessandro Romanelli, Kevin Müller, they're all very strong people. Claudio Costarelli looks now very strong. This could be the day for Claudio Costarelli. Now we see the replay of the start. What's happened here in the back? Oh, was that Kevin Müller giving their push? We didn't quite see it, what's happened. I'm really sorry, but I can't say to 100% what's happened there. It just came together. Somebody's just collected somebody in front a little bit. Here you see the chaos, what's happened here. Chain reaction, at least they're holding the brakes here, that's important. I apologize again for not recognizing all the cars at the drivers. Whole group of cars here trying to make up positions. Down to Spoon Corner. This is quite good positioning. Huge slipstream up to the 130R. Going full send left. No lifting, no braking. That gives the chance up to the hairpin, the very famous corner where Ola Prost and Ayrton Senna collided. And Prost came champion this year. We all know about the story, it doesn't need to be told again. So, Reto Steiger now. Can he defend his second position? Julian Bachmann. Julian Bachmann sends it into turn 1, makes it stick. Good racing, what an overtake. Very good move, very impressive. So Julian Bachmann now P2. Expected him to be fast. Siegmann made a lot of positions. P9 in the meantime, already behind Mirko Gier. Mirko Gier is just losing out on positions here. Mirko Gier in P8 now. It just can't pass. Just can't make it stick. It seems to be really difficult to overtake for a couple of people. I expected overtakes to be much easier. Claudio Costarelli in first position in the meantime. And Julian Bachmann in P2. So that's going to be interesting, what's going to happen in front. You see now Jan Offner in the picture, chasing Patrick Brown. Patrick Kaufmann down to Spoon corner, which is this double left-hander corner, just before the back straight. It's very, very important to get a really good exit out here, because it goes all the way up the hill to the 130R. We saw Jan Noffner aggressive before. What is he going to do? He's getting closer and closer, but not enough. Right 130R. Up to the chicane. Here, don't ride the curbs too much, it's going to unsettle the car. Don't touch the curbs too much there on the right, on the inside. Otherwise it sends you wide through last corner, coming over the line. Yeah, Leonardo Pizzoli coming close now to Jan Noffner. Goes back, doesn't attack it. Jan Vinkovic in P13, which had his off-track around turn 8-9 earlier, trying to get back to positions. There's definitely pace there. He could go faster, but it's really difficult to get past if somebody else in front of you has a slipstream as well. Now we see René Seidemann chasing Reto Steiger. Pole position man who finished P8 in the first race, as we also mentioned earlier. Reverse grid for the top 8, and it's unbelievable. Mirko here is still in 8th position. He just can't find a way through the field. He won the first race by far. Just Alessandro Romanelli seems to be a little bit of a danger, which wasn't in the end. But now in this race, P2 in last race, and very fast driver Alessandro Romanelli just lost it and is out of the race. And Mirko here is just not making up any positions. Now, René Seidemann, up to 130R. He goes side by side, he sets the nose into the inside. Reto Steiger leaves space, side by side into the chicane. Oof, close. Close racing there, both on the limit. They go further, they go side by side, they carry on. Can they make it side by side for a whole lap? Now down to turn 1, Steiger clearly with the better line. René Seidemann tries to take all the speed with him. No, there's no way. It's just so much faster on the inside than the outside. And also very, very dangerous if the inside car loses it. It just takes you with you. You can't do anything. There's no chance and no room to react at all. So, Luca Philipp just behind. 5th position. What can he do? He's just following here. I think he hasn't quite the pace of René Seidemann, but as we see here, if you just can't overtake enough, you have to say good driving by René Steiger here. Defending really hard. Still in P3 now. René Seidemann gets really impatient here. Drives around the hairpin. Steiger just goes defensive. Has to compromise the exit now, of course. Seidemann now. Can he stick it in here? We go to Spoon. Coming up to Spoon. It's a left side corner. Makes it stick. But Steiger with the better line now. Coming back up to the back straight. Towards the 130R, and Steiger with so much more speed here. Look at Philipp now, sends it side by side. That's the big luck. So René Seidemann, that's the chance of his life now, just to pull away. Chase down Julian Bachmann and Claudio Costarelli. Let's see. I think that's his corner. That's enough. René Seidemann made that stick. It's in position 3 now. I think it's not enough slipstream to set an attack. Look at Philipp in 4th position now. This is not enough. This would be such a send. Another send up Prost memory. Turn 1. That would have been such a send, so we're not doing that. Thanks very much. Now let's see, René Seidemann around the S's. Can he pull the gap he needs? Otherwise he's the sitting duck again on the back straight. Mirko Gier in 9th position now. I start to ask myself if Mirko Gier has any sort of problems there. He's known as, I know him as such a fast driver. See here, replay. It's happened here. So cars going wide in the back. Yeah, it was just an off track, I think, just coming out of the gravel. 1x. Not a huge problem at all. So we have 15 minutes, 14 and a half minutes on the clock only. That leaves us with another 25 minutes of racing. Field is spread apart quite a lot. Here in 9th position. I really wonder what's going on. There must be some sort of problems for Mirko here, but he can't overtake nor keep up. Some technical issues, something with the acceleration, something with the brake. Can't really tell from here. Yeah, the stream is lagging again. I just saw it in the chat as well. We apologize from here. We don't really know what's going on. We'll surely work on these pictures in the future. We try to work in the background. It seems to be it's just the internet provider is the problem. So the internet provider is just not giving us the upload, which he's supposed to give us. So the provider is to blame here. Surely there will be talks after this race. Because we don't need an internet which doesn't work. Internet's usually very good in Switzerland. What do we see here? It's an AKR sim racing car. This turn 9 just keeps it away from the wall. That was very compromised. He realized quite early, whoever that was, I'm going wide, I just leave it. So I'm having a look at Mirko Gier's car here. I do not see any damage on the car. It's really surprising that it can't go. Just can't find the pace. What's lap time he's doing? It's a 1:53.1. Claudio Costarelli is doing a 1:52.0 in the lead. Yeah, it's strange. You see, it's also the slipstream. He just can't follow. It's just 1 second off pace, and we expected him to be the fastest driver here. At least I expected him to be the top 3 fastest drivers, and now he's just more than a second off pace, and even lost positions. Very surprising. Now let's see. It's not enough slipstream. And I think he can't be running that much wing, is he? Very experienced, very good driver, so it's very surprising this pace, especially after race 1. Rico Schmidt doing a wonderful job. Keeps it half a second in front. But he can really follow through the S's here. And as soon as we come to the straight, there's just no way Mirko Gier is going to keep up with Rico Schmidt. Fabian Siegmann forward to P5, by the way. Also has the fastest lap with a 1:52.021 at the moment. Just 200ths of a second faster than Claudio Costarelli. So Costarelli is pulling really away here. Maybe René Seidemann can do something later on. Let's see now. It's not enough. There's no top speed. Mirko Gier must have some sort of damage. Here we see lagging. Let's hope Mirko Gier still sees him. What was... Again, the AKR sim racing goes a little bit wide into turn 9. Again, very dangerous. Remember Kevin Miller losing it there earlier. Here, Luca Philipp needs to defend against Fabian Siegmann. Siegmann sets it into the inside, and you see, here just in front, we see René Seidemann with the green helmet. Can pull a gap, not... Yeah, he lets go on the outside. So Siegmann now in P4. What is he able to do? This man has an I rating of 8,000. So we don't need to say much about that, do we? So we expect him to be kind of alien. Okay, just here Kevin Müller received a drive-through penalty for the crash in lap 1, turn 1. It was him. As I saw it, I didn't confirm it. I wasn't 100%, but obviously he pushed somebody from behind. People were braking early into turn 1 and being careful. And Kevin Müller went a little bit like Rambo into it. Just full send, clipped the car in front. And in racing, it's always the car in the back has to look, as long as there's not really a brake test happening. You all remember the Vettel-Hamilton situation. So in the end, Vettel was blamed for everything, wasn't he? After they looked at the telemetry, so just lifting is not a brake test. So coming here up. 130R again. Patrick Kaufmann, Liam Vinkovic. That's to the outside, it's going to be difficult, but you can make that stick. No, yes, setback. Kaufmann keeps the position. Liam Vinkovic stays in P10. Leonardo Pizzoli. The AKR Sim Racing just right behind. Trying to break the slipstream aggressively. Now he can't change the side again, but they're all too far away. Oh, and they touch, and they all three collide. What's that, guys? What are you doing? That was unexpected. Too much trail braking. That was very unlucky. Very, very unlucky what happened there. So Luca Philipp profited out of this. Let's see. There's damage on the car. So Christoph Klavit now in 6th position. Reto Steiger in 7th position. Let's see how they carry on. Mirko Gier now back in P8, where he actually started this race. And we still don't know. Maybe he got clipped by Kevin Müller and has some damage on his diffuser or something. That could be very likely. That could explain. Maybe we hear Mirko Gier in the interview at the end of the race for finishing P1 in the first race. Would be really interesting to hear from him what's happened. Very close racing here again. Jan Offners, Stef Gutsche, and Pavel Rybak right behind, also sniffing someone. Easy overtaking here. Can they all keep calm? Can they keep calm around the chicane? They can. They keep going on the chain. Not doing anything stupid, so Mirko Gier still a 1:53.1, his fastest lap. Mirko Gier just not able to improve here. Steve Gutsche, Jan Offner, good racing. Jan Offner very well defending. I remember Jan Offner being quite an aggressive driver last year, difficult to overtake, quite sending it. Just racing, I mean, but surely not the guy who just lets you pass. Surely not the guy just waving you past and lifting for you, no. He's fighting it. Which often ends in contact, and contact with this car is just so dangerous. So a little bit of contact with the wheels and it's immediately game over. Just sends you through the air. And your car falls apart like Lego. Okay, I just hear from the background organization, because of all the lagging, we tried to restart the stream quickly. So we will be down for a couple of seconds and really hope it's better. You see Offner Butcher here, sending it. It's actually the main battle going on here at the moment. Jan Offner again just defends it hard. So I don't know, if we just go out, suddenly we'll be gone, but we will be back in a few seconds. So I'm not sure if I get a further warning for that. But here we surely come around the S's again. Claudio Costarelli pulls a massive gap. René Seidemann in P2. 6.5 seconds to gap. But Julian Bachmann, the 8K driver, very close, coming close to René Seidemann. So here in front we could see changes. So, okay, we quickly go for a very quick break. We try to we change a few settings on the stream now and really hope we're going to get rid of this lagging. So we're right back in a few seconds. Thank you for your understanding.